Okay, what is up? It is that time of day, it is Continent Clock, and we are back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Welcome back. It has been a minute, as always. How are we all doing? What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Yugif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn. But judging by the size of it, these are children's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child. He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstance, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I'm trying to get better with the recording and getting back into things, but I still have the house to myself, so I'm gonna record some today and post all of that. So hopefully we'll get back into a sense of normalcy is the hope. I do apologize for all the missed uploads, but I've been trying to enjoy my life while also having this, so I'm trying to find a good mix of both and trying to find a way to manage both. So it's a work in progress, but we're getting there. There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Yukif, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is...
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadows, their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, then. Discrimination even among the knights? So much for our civilized age.
So,
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public, pariah all. Their only focus is skill. In Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled. Interesting. This doesn't look like anything like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues. Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
indeed.
Fairly tight at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one to drop it.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the walls and floors. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it.
Strange. All right.
There must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further. Well, that was the plan.
This is...
Is this a letter?
what the what?
It says, "To Papa, thank you for always working so hard." Gallica going, what the what? It's crazy. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
Direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit. We need a way of countering Heismay's agility. Maybe there's some clues in this hut. I don't like this. I mean, this would probably work, but that's really cruel.
In this place...
There's a lot of cloth in
Right.
here. That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying about? Probably to dampen noise.
Aha!
Noise, that's it. You think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are, and that's how he lives here so safely, I wager. In a cave where sounds echo, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's about.
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Yugif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
Nice.
worth a shot. Hey, okay. I did the right choices. Let's go.
Right then, Let's get this plan underway.
Heismay, come out! Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
That's crazy.
Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the night!
That's crazy.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Gallica! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! Stroll, you think you're so smart!
Oh, am I gonna catch a stray? What am I gonna... The fact that Hulkenberg just keeps on slamming as I'm waiting. Go for stray.
Stroll, be more careful!
That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on the request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here!
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Hey, it worked. He just like dies.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
I like his
And
voice
why
actor.
is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is
I mean, there's
capable of
truth to
any
that, I
blow.
guess, but
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone...
he's also
could
being
us
hunted,
dust,
so
I'd not be living in this infernal cave.
can't blame him
I'm
for
sorry,
running.
But I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're
Hey,
finally ready to
wait,
fight
no
us
one.
properly.
Let's not.
Draw steel.
No, let's not. Let's not.
If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
No, but I don't want to fight him.
We'll make you talk!
Yes, we shall have the truth from you.
Ah, man, I really don't want to fight him. I don't understand why
Allow
we're
me to
fighting
use
him.
this.
I still don't know how to see through his clones, to be entirely honest. I feel hesitation at Heismay's attack. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time.
So we should reciprocate. Okay.
Right!
I don't remember anything he's weak to or anything like that. It's been a while.
So, you
Oh,
saw through
well.
my illusion.
Whoops.
Even so, be neither timid nor arrogant.
Do this.
A blunder.
But for all that we
Full
fight
attention.
for,
Tis best used.
I wonder what's...
only a flesh
There's got to
wound.
be something different about
All these
them.
copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
Maybe one of them has an extra slit in the ear? No. Maybe one of them has a different shoe? No. Maybe one of them's holding their blade a different way?
Let
No.
us clean up this mess.
Maybe one of them has a different logo? Something's gotta be different. But what?
Vitus power!
What else? The tips of their blades, the way they're holding it, the amount of fingers they have. Oh. Well, is this one on a different cycle? Wait. Yeah, oh, so it's him. He's on a different... He breathes differently.
What's going on?
No.
Where'd he go?
Okay.
What a shame.
Dud, you
Okay. I thought I understood.
Stroll, your speed's
Let's
down.
look at these. See, so he's... Okay, so now they're all on different cycles. Okay, so it's not that.
I shall vanquish evil.
Their ears? Is it you? No.
I have my method.
I mean, there's got to be, like they've said, there's got to be something
Stroll's
different.
forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
Okay, what's different between these two? What if I
Looks
analyze?
like he can't brute force through this one.
Okay, let's take a good look at him. Take a good look at him. Take a good look at him. And take a good look at him. Like, am I crazy? Or what? I'm not... I'm not seeing anything, dude.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Oh! Oh!
Take this!
Oh, he has a shadow. That's what the difference is. Okay, we're back.
Do this together.
Let me do this so we don't die.
Thank you.
We're back. Okay. The real one has a shadow. You see? Ah, that's crazy. I've just managed to luckily hit him.
Something's off. That copy doesn't have a
Shadow.
Stroll. You gotta aim better than
You
that.
just missed.
Equal
You
to a
suck.
Eugene fragility?
Well, if I hit him,
Right there.
he should just, or yeah, turn off his clones. So now he spends a turn making more clones. Which means he should only get one attack. Okay, everyone's just confused now.
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
Yeah, so have I, dude.
Too slow.
Don't get
And I miss. I'm so mad.
How about this?
Can the confusion just wear off now? Thanks.
The captain's lost his memory.
For all
He
that
can't
we
use any
strive
skills.
for.
Okay,
Falkenberg's moving slower.
let me slap you.
In the name, no
Let me
holding back.
slash.
I have my method.
I mean, we're not gonna like actually like kill him, right?
Is that all? The captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I should have pulled attention.
Slowed him down.
You're not careless.
Dude, stop missing. Oh my god, does he have to confuse every time he uses that attack?
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
Stroll's my heavy hitter. Like, I need him to not be confused.
Is
that too much to ask for?
To a Eugene fragility?
Oh, I guess I could do that.
Let me help.
Helpful
Let
as
me.
ever.
Allow me to use this.
No. Stop with this stupid attack.
Look close. The real one has a shadow.
Thanks, Galaga.
Lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
Was that the right clone?
Disappointing.
You can't let your anxieties win now.
Why is he anxious? Did I not attack the right clone? Oh no.
Let's
Don't kill him.
There's no room for fear in battle.
Wait, don't kill any of them. Nice, Stroll. Okay, I can't pull attention. I totally hit the wrong clone. Whoops.
Blunder.
I need to... Because they're confused. This is gonna be a weak ass heal. Oh wait, it's for all of us. Oh, I thought this was just for me. Oh, I'm thinking of the Seeker heal actually. Hey, Heismay, if you want to call the fight here, I'm good. Like, I feel like we've proved ourselves. We don't have to keep going, really. It's cool. No? Okay. Let's get another heal just to make sure nobody dies. So if somebody dies, I think this fight gets really, really, really rocky. Really, really, really quick. Ouch. Okay, well, out of everyone that could continue to forget, I guess she's not the worst. Yeah, I'm gonna heal one more time, just to take me back up to full. Again, I think if somebody dies, it's gonna get really difficult.
Tougher than I thought.
I was saving this.
The real one's got his shadow.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna be able to kill him with this. Yeah.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Magic, bro. I don't think that's true, actually.
I continue to grow.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad.
Well, obviously not.
Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you
Okay.
think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Bro, obviously not.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree.
Guys, are we
That
stupid?
being
I don't
said,
think.
It is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital.
Well, she's part of the
Learning this was a
capital,
case
like,
of
the
mistaken
royal,
identity.
like.
Would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd. No.
No, I
defies
absolutely
all
believe it.
reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains.
He's so cute.
What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Hey, we're just called it
Remind
stinky.
me.
I'm not stinky, man. You're stinky.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
Honestly,
what are we going to do with Heismay
can.
tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this. And further,
Whoops. Sorry.
you've a lady of the knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the
Hell
throne's
yeah.
in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
That's crazy.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad.
You offered
You
yourself.
volunteered.
Yeah.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day. I hope Nurse and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready tomorrow. Is that really all we can do? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Gone to shite, this has.
Kind of have to turn into the
Good
day.
night.
Rest well. You too, Gallica.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms.
Jesus.
I hope Heismay behaves
Jesus, I
himself
keep
in
on
the
skipping it
gauntlet
by
run.
accident. I'm sorry.
We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Uh-oh.
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Well, now we
Wait,
know it's on
but
Heismay.
Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick. Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you alright?
Uh-oh.
Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Well, Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving.
Okay, dude.
So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow,
A little?
what a mess.
You witless! Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Uh-oh.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
That's
This doesn't
crazy.
Like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying.
Hmm?
With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left?
So it must be the guard.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
Probably not a
If
whole
you
lot.
ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Really?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own.
Hmm.
If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
That's true.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Jesus.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Yeah, I think it's first steps.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Ah, so it's him.
You have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
That's a good question.
One of the guard witnessed him first.
Oh,
Go on, Morris.
it was Morris.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone...
Bruh,
knew this.
you just... Oh,
He's
jeez.
obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Damn, you just got
Is this
cooked.
true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here.
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
Yes. No, come on. Pull her out.
ma'am.
Come on. Yeah.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
Calm down.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
Okay.
What? He's gone.
Heismay!
Find him. Secure the exits. Don't let him escape.
Okay, well, he's already gone.
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into
He heard
Heismay?
something.
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris.
Yeah.
His second in command.
Absolutely.
He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right?
Right?
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life.
Okay.
I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found...
Okay, dude.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Yeah. Good thinking, good thinking. I like this. I like our thought processes. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase. What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Well, over here. That sounds like Tis coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Yeah, it seems likely. Hey, my boy.
Huh?
Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they had not found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why'd you run off so suddenly?
The truth is,
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Jonah cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Jonah is... well, she's childless. Whatever you heard, it could not have been from her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle and notice. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into the human's jaws.
Absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in. Right, Watt? Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noise. But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion? That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then. You should be able to get to there from the Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Rock Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Sometimes bold moves are the best one, because nobody thinks to do them. A well leading to an underground channel. Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's get there when you're ready. Yeah, might as well just go now. No reason not to. Ooh. Oh, is he coming with us? Like, I'm going to be able to play him? I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are underneath. Let's hurry. Let us hurry there. Sorry.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all of this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it. In we go. So this is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here. The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared?
Let's go.
Let's hurry. We must rescue the children. Jesus, we just hopped straight in.
However...
Okay, let's see. Item? Question mark?
Keep your wits about you.
That sound. Someone's here.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Oh no.
You can't run from us.
Please. Help.
Jesus.
Child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you, dude.
Say it to our faces.
You don't understand how hard I'm gonna pwn you.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Oh, some
Are
dogs.
these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of it.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. How could they live on the wages of a guardsman forever?
You kidnap children for
Yeah,
money.
that's rough.
You utter scum.
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Okay, how? Oh no, shit's about to go
This
down.
is why I stand here now. I ran from my past and
Oh, he's gonna awaken! He's gonna awaken!
You prey on innocent lives.
Ah!
Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not.
He's gonna
awaken! Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, whose heart is in memory, O thou anguished traveler, thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken.
He's like, what the
Now
fuck?
choose thy path.
Choose. My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
I am Heismay Noctul. I believe
Noctul.
the mark of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Oh, you won't.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Oh, yeah. Oh, we are so back.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
I believe so.
Is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic.
I don't know.
I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Thief. Oh, we get his dark sword. Yes. Ooh.
Slash!
Let's stay calm.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now we are in it.
Now I shall vanquish evil.
I should
Let's
use
make an end of it.
this.
Let's do this.
I'll cut you down.
Ooh, a crit. That is so beautiful.
Perhaps
Now I can hit 2 of them with Forget. Oh, Forget's gonna be so nice, especially against like people. I might save your magic and just have you beat down on a plain one.
Can't afford to hold. Give me your aid. You can do this.
A miss kind of sucks, but it's okay.
It burns.
Only a flesh wound.
Captain, you've been burned.
Oh,
You'll take more
power
damage
of
this way, so
heroes.
be careful.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
now accept your fate.
Okay. Oh, there's only 2 of them left. I should just be able to beat you down. I might need a slash. Okay. Simple enough. Damn, he's level 22. That's what he gave. Man, I'm under leveled.
Stop! Damn! The bastard got away.
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own,
I did know that.
my son. He was killed.
Jesus.
I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Jesus.
That why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't...
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the rep.
And to think
I keep on hitting spacebar by accident.
We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Good call. Ooh.
Sure.
After saving the children, I can expect the support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you
Look at
enough.
Heismay.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts.
Damn, he's selling children for gambling debts? That's pretty
I'm
shallow.
sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to
Yeah,
know this
absolutely.
somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress.
Yeah, okay.
Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this.
Red herring?
Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Yeah.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence.
I think that's fair.
Indeed. For all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
Okay, I think that's reasonable. In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Lewis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it, not just for ourselves, but for the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Hey, let's go. Heismay, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Okay. How many days do I got? I left Heismay to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Can I leave?
You know...
Ah. Damn it.
Gone to shite, this has.
Okay, well, let's go sleep then. Yeah, it's turn in for the day.
Good night.
Rest well. Thanks. You too, Gallica. Maybe because so much happened, I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze. Can't sleep, lad?
Sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
To tell you the truth, we're a secret organization.
Really? Well, you're not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us.
So they're a rare
Not
tribe.
enough for any political
Interesting.
sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret.
Jeez.
Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for.
Jesus.
And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am.
That's fair.
I just needed...
That's honestly pretty respectable.
Friends.
Then from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Hell to the yeah.
Hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hell yeah. Heismay. Can now study the thief. Sick. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the thief from Heismay. Can now study the thief. Sick.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
Have at it.
So, this is a fantasy novel. This
Yes.
section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is
How nice would that be?
to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Hella respect. It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excellent, we're all here.
So,
Today, we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it. Indeed, I've only just been introduced to these powers. Regardless, I leave the matters in your hands. Let's start. I have 12 days. Okay, that's not bad. Culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins with finding the guardsman Morris, but I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Krigante Castle. A mission with the deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Krigante Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings. There's something in that castle. We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to go shopping. Well, that's where we're going to call it for today. Today was a good episode, so feel good ending it here. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of Metaphor. I hope you're enjoying this series still, as always. Consider dropping a subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel, and check out the rest of the channel. You never know what you might find. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all had a great day. Hope you all had fun doing whatever it is you people do. And I love you all.